opportunity to be a part of their Peace Day at U of M last year. So without further ado, just stand up on your feet because he's all the way from Ann Arbor. And he's our special guest. Our guest speaker, Mr. Peace, Kevin Szawala. Here you go.
Thank you, Meek. I appreciate the introduction and kind words. This is really emotional for me because this has been my dream, this Peace Day, promoting ethnic and cultural equality. I came up with the idea a couple years back, mainly because what I saw around the Ann Arbor campus and the campus climate there was that diversity was very apparent. Michigan, the University of Michigan especially, prides itself on diversity. That's its staple, yet the connection wasn't there. So it was kind of my, thank you, I appreciate that. It was my intention to create a day of more acceptance and where it's kind of more like this, really fun, laid back, not preaching down anybody's throat, but giving people an opportunity to experience what I experienced, which was just to embrace diversity to the fullest and grow 110% from it. And my thing is, either you embrace diversity and you succeed and grow, or you resist it and struggle. Is anybody here? Want a $20 bill? Show of hands.
I don't know.
You want a $20 bill?
Yeah.
In the back? Okay. Just take a quick look around. Pretty much every hand in the room's up. $20. Cool. All right. How many of you still want this $20 bill? Show of hands. All right. Pretty much every hand in the room still up. Cool. What do you guys still want this $20 bill? I like to do that exercise because it's funny, when I bring in like a $20 bill or a $50, $10 bill, whatever it is, almost every hand in the room is up, and when it comes to money or things, a lot of times it's like front and center on there. But a lot of times what I've seen in my own community is that when it comes to people, human beings, that sometimes we're not so quick to accept. If somebody's crinkled or crippled, or maybe not the right shape, size, height, weight, color, religious background, political affiliation, socioeconomic status, that we don't accept that. But when it comes to things like this, everyone's like, yeah, right here, bro. So diversity, it's not just skin color. It's all these things that I mentioned. Like people's religious background, your ethnicity, your culture, like Pete was talking about earlier. And for me personally, I see a lot of people. You might see in Spring Arbor that they come to college with a certain group of people and choose to stay with that same group throughout all 4 years of college. They don't get out of their shell. They're maybe not as outgoing as myself, so it's hard for them to meet somebody from a different background than them. But I see it all the time. It's like, students are walking down the sidewalk, and there's like another student walking by, and a lot of times I like to walk by people and I'm just like, hey, what's going on? Just kind of acknowledge them, say that they're there, like just say what's up. And as soon as they see me coming, it's like their heads down, or like they're like going like almost out of their way to like avoid interaction with me. They got the iPods on, and it's just funny, because I'm just trying to send some love and peace, right? I was at a bus stop a couple months back at a Starbucks. Bus pulled out of the parking lot. Out of my peripheral, I caught this guy. He had a bag by him, his belongings, and he was sitting on the sidewalk with a sign, kind of like this one. Be human kindness. And I was watching the situation develop, and I just in my car and watching how many people. It's like again, they're just some people are like they see this guy, and so then they cross the street before they even get a chance to walk by him. You know. And I was talking to this other homeless guy the other week named Drew, and just chilling, you know, with him, eating some. I got us a couple pieces of pizza, some Gatorade. I was chilling next to him, kind of hearing his story. And this other guy I met, his name was Jared, and it was funny because for as much as I empowered those individuals to kind of get up and really kind of have this renewed sense of purpose in their life, for as much as I grew, for as much as I had them grow, it's like I grew just as much, if not more. And the resounding thing that I talked to, you know, there's probably a lot of homeless people in Ann Arbor as opposed to Spring Arbor, so, and it was cities like Detroit, Ypsilanti, and Pontiac, that what they say, what they tell people, you know, the majority of the answers that I get is, you know, what was the most like impacting thing that happened today, which is about like our conversation, was that I took the time to look at them like equals, acknowledge them, and say hi. It wasn't the food that I gave them, or even, you know, how much time I spent with them, or whatever it was, how much money I gave them. It was that I acknowledged them. And in the South African culture, there's a word called Ubuntu. So in South African culture, someone comes up to somebody and is like, hey, what's going on? Your name? Josiah. Cool, Kevin. And the response back is like, so I say, he would say hi to me. The response back isn't hello, or hey, what's going on, Josiah? What's up? It's, I see you. I see you as a human being, as equal. And so many people today, schools, workplaces, churches, I mean, wherever you go, people just want to be seen. They just want to be acknowledged that they're worth something. And I can't tell you how many people, you know, that I've gone through life seeing that haven't had that opportunity. A lot of people at U of M are like, you know, Kevin, I go to a top 25 school in the country. I'm here for my academics solely, only. And, you know, when I tell them, you know, that you need to be with other people, that's also part of your education. They like give me that answer, you know, that I'm only here for my academics. So I tell them, hey, I mean, give it to y'all 30 seconds, hold the phone. And I tell them, I'm like, you know, like Mark Twain said, he never let his schooling interfere with his true education. So your true education really is to lead a life like Christ. And to get out of your comfort zones. I know it can be really scary at times to get out of that. But that's when you grow the most. When you're on that, you feel that fear. For a lot of people, fear is stronger than love. A lot of people, ignorance is bliss. It's easier to be ignorant about someone else's culture and beliefs than to get out of your shell and to know somebody. Okay, everybody just put their hands together real quick like this. Alright, cool. Does anybody know how many people got the right thumb on top? Okay. How about left thumb? What about side to side? You got side to side? And does everybody know what this tells you about somebody? Like this right here. Just shout it out. Anybody? Any idea?
Praying.
Like to pray? Yeah, that's how you pray. That's not what I was looking for, but I appreciate the answer. A lot of people say sometimes it's like if you're right left-handed or something. Like you're, this right here tells you absolutely nothing about somebody. And this is a habit. It's a habit that we form. Like we form these every day. We have these habits. So I want you guys to keep your hands like this, right? And move your hand location up. Just shout out how it feels. Weird? Awkward? Okay, and what do you automatically want to do as soon as you go there? Just go back to your comfort zone, which I feel can be a dangerous place to be. Just another little activity to kind of like go outside of your shell, you know, kind of look at things from a different perspective. You know, like Dead Poet Society, you know, like get on top of a desk here and look at this room in a new light. All these things I'm talking about, you know, it's all a choice, it's all an attitude. Mother Teresa, she once said, you know, if we have no peace, it's because we forgot we belong to each other. Her and Martin Luther King, Gandhi, you know, they worked to make every circumstance the source of advancement. And they used any types of suffering to
opportunities for more strength, fuel for further progress. And this whole idea behind this peace day is not to focus on war at all. It's to be pro-peace, like Mother Teresa wrote, Mother T. It's to be, not anti-war, not focusing on what we don't want, focus on what we want, and get more of it. There's too many anti-war, anti-this, wars against teen pregnancy, wars against terrorism, wars against drugs, wars against poverty, wars against this. We're putting all our intention, our focus on something we don't want. And you see it coming true, and more true every day that we get more of it.